The stage, Joe Cha.
Happy 420, everyone. Isn't it weird that weed gets a holiday? When I was in grade school, America was going through the war on drugs. And thanks to my generation, drugs won. It's weird that weed is illegal because compared to the other illegal and legal drugs, weed is like the least dangerous. So I judge how dangerous a substance is based on the severity of its withdrawal symptoms. If you are going through an opioid withdrawal, you have to literally get chained to a bed because you'll do anything to get your fix. Do you know what happens when you're going through a weed withdrawal? All of a sudden, you're not hungry all the time. And your coworkers are a lot more irritating. But what's more dangerous, a plant or a pharmaceutical painkiller? Because we are going through an opioid crisis that has killed over 750,000 Americans from overdose. Do you know what a weed crisis is? It's when you can't find your lighter. You're like, Jesus Christ, does anyone have a lighter? That's a weed crisis. But did you know it's impossible to overdose on weed? There is no lethal dose. I know, because every year on 420, me and thousands of other stoners try. It's impossible for a dog to overdose on weed. One time, my friend's Chihuahua, Penny, got into my edibles, and for a dog that small, 1 milligram would be enough. This dog ate 200 milligrams. Yeah, she was high for 3 days straight. And on the third day, she rose again, like a Chihuahua Jesus. Speaking of Jesus, do you guys think Jesus smoked weed? Because every Jesus I know does. Jesus likes that mota. But seriously, Jesus' first miracle was turning water into wine. So what's stopping him from turning a fig tree into OG Kush? Imagine Jesus stoner, he's like, and a good tree shall bear dank nugs. John 4:20. And then he's like, Jehovah, does anyone have a lighter? Moses, where was that burning bush again? Yeah. And Jesus wept, because that is a weed crisis. I am obsessed with transgenders. Because I think they have the secret to happiness. Take, for instance, the Wachowski brothers, legendary directors of the Matrix films. By the fourth film, both transitioned to women. But they gave us Keanu Reeves as an action star. Keanu Reeves, a man so nice, we compare him to Jesus. And that's how low the bar is to being compared to Jesus nowadays, where you just have to be nice and don't Me Too women. Well, I guess Jesus turns water into wine, maybe Keanu turns men into women. But this is actually what I want to talk about, is nice guys. Because it seems like there's another type of nice guy out there that's anything but nice. Ladies, you know who I'm talking about. There's a type of guy that's only nice to you because he wants a relationship. But once it becomes clear that you just want to be friends, he turns on you like a psycho. He says something nasty like, you ain't shit anyway, you ugly bitch. And you're like, Jesus, where did that come from? But it's because guys are very sensitive and they take rejection very personally. And it's my opinion that every straight, single white guy needs at least one gay friend because the gay friend will teach you how to be attractive. They'll teach you how to dress, they'll teach you how to cook, but most importantly, when you just want to be friends, they won't turn on you like a psycho and say, you ain't shit anyway, you ugly bitch. But men, in that logic lies the secret to finally finding acceptance from women. And I'm going to say this on behalf of all the women here. Ready? Men, until another man finds you attractive, you ain't shit. Yeah! That's it. So I find it astonishing how similar the journey of a born-again Christian and the journey of a transgender cracking their egg is. And if you don't know, a transgender cracking their egg is similar to a gay person coming out of the closet. And it sounds awfully similar to being born again, right? But a Christian might say, I no longer identify as a born sinner. I choose to live as one of God's chosen people. And you might ask, oh really? Are you Jewish? And they'll respond, no, but Jesus believes in me. And they seem perfectly happy with that. A transgender might say, I no longer identify as my born gender. I now choose to live as a new gender. And you might ask, oh really? Do you have the genitalia? And they'll say, no, but Keanu Reeves believes in me. And that's the secret to happiness. And Keanu Reeves believes in every single one of you too. So I just went through a breakup recently. I know. But instead of moping, I decided to look to the good book for answers. You guys know which one I'm talking about. I'm talking about the book of Behavioral Economics by Richard Thaler. And economics fans. So, behavioral economics can teach us why so much in life sucks, including breakups. Did you guys know people dislike losing more than they like winning? There was an experiment done where participants were asked to bet on a coin flip, heads or tails. If you win, I'll give you $10, but if you lose, you owe me $5. Most participants refused to play, so they concluded, wow, people must really dislike losing more than they like winning. And breakups are similar, because mentally, you'll know it's better to break up. But emotionally, even if there's like a 10% chance you're gonna get your heart broken after, you don't wanna roll those dice. Well, I am a dice roller. What I lost was a girlfriend. But do you know what I gained? More time to do drugs. I just moved here from Los Angeles, and one of the first things I noticed with Utah license plates, they say, best snow on earth. And I love skiing. But in Utah, if you ski too much, you'll get sore legs. In Los Angeles, if you ski too much, you'll get a nosebleed. If you laughed at that joke, see me after the show, because I'm new in town and I need a plug. So I see a lot of Asian hate in the news lately, and I think that should be renamed to Asian women hate. Because in all the videos I see, it's Asian women being sucker punched or stabbed or being thrown onto subway tracks. And you have to wonder, why are Asian women being targeted? Well, the truth is, the losers that are attacking Asian women, they're afraid that Asian men know Kung Fu. I don't know Kung Fu. Most Asian men don't. But losers are gonna stereotype. And if you're gonna sucker punch someone, or if they're gonna sucker punch someone, if there's even a 10% chance you're gonna get your ass kicked afterwards, you're not gonna roll those dice. Well, I am a dice roller. And so what I suggest is, if there's any Asian hate, just bring it to me, because I've just been through a breakup, I'm on a lot of drugs, and I dislike losers more than I like skiing. All right. You guys have a great night and take your service.